Hello, Divine Feminine. It's your girl Kay. I hope you enjoy this spooky setup I got here. I've been ready for y'all since like the beginning of August. In any case, this is timeless, so whenever you see it, it's meant for you. It's general, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. This is actually a pretty specific story here involving a broken promise, some kind of promise Divine Masculine made. And the underlying energy is the King of Pumpkins. So there may be King of Pentacles. So there may be some kind of offer of stability, home, family, whatever the case is, that was made by Divine Masculine. And maybe it was not honored. So the interesting thing here is that Divine Feminine actually ended this situation here. We got the Eight of Cups here being, and sorry, the Lover's card reverse being clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Bats. So it could be some kind of miscommunication, an unclear path, okay? Something may not have been honest about it. Could be that as well. So let me hop back here to Divine Masculine real quick, because I think this group may be a little bit hung up on the idea of, why didn't this person fulfill their promise? They said they're going to do this. So there is some disappointment here with the Four of Cups. I did pull these just to kind of see where Divine Masculine played and all this, and there's some disappointment here, okay? Maybe feeling like some justice needs to be brought into place here, okay? So with the Sun card here, it's kind of telling me that this group decided to kind of go off on their own and find happiness within self, okay? Which is a really beautiful energy to be sitting in with the Empress in the upright and the Ace of Cups. Here it's kind of overflowing in this deck, this Halloween deck. It's really beautiful. I love it that, this group is, you know what? I'm going to withdraw. And that's a word I don't actually use, okay? But I'm going to withdraw and going to go work on me, love me, right? And the Two of Wands being clarified by the Star card here is basically telling me that there's a little bit of uncertainty about how to heal, not necessarily the situation with Divine Masculine, but to how to heal if we're kind of hung up on this broken promise here. Okay, so there's a little bit of an uncertainty about how to heal that. We got the Fool card in the reverse being clarified by the Four of Imps. It's kind of telling me that you weren't really willing to take a risk or take a chance on this home life. Could have even been a marriage here, but this is basically the Four of Wands talks about happy home life, okay? Could have been some kind of expectations here with the Fool card in reverse, because in the upright, the Fool card represents, releasing the outcome, diving right in to, with no expectation, just jumping right into it. So let's move on. We got the Three of Cups being clarified. Sorry if you can hear my son, he's a gamer. We have the Three of Cups being clarified by the Queen of Cups reverse and the Page of Imps. So the Page of Imps, this combination is kind of telling me this may have been a little bit immature words here. Could be a little bit of a temper. I don't want to say temper tantrum, but yeah, that's pretty much the energy that I'm getting from this. And in the downright, in the reverse, the Queen of Cups is emotionally manipulative, okay? And that can sometimes be a learned behavior. So that may be, if it's something we learned from mom and dad, maybe we need to look at that, how this came into play, okay? Because in the upright, this is that beautiful agape love. And if you're not familiar with the term agape, it's basically the unconditional love that God has for his children. Okay, and that's basically the love that everyone is looking for, right? In any case, this is kind of putting conditions on love, okay? So if divine masculine wasn't in a place to where they can receive love, maybe their feminine energy was blocked. I'm kind of getting from this card that maybe this was pulled back because of that. The love offer was removed because of that. Like if you're not gonna give me love in return, then I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it away, right? And it's a little bit distorted type of energy to be in, okay? But we're going to take a look at it and see what all we can do. So again, we got this broken promise card. It says, when you're ready, I know you will fix this, okay? So I don't want to burst your bubble, okay? But I'm going to burst your bubble. I'm sorry. We don't really want you to sit in the energy of waiting, okay? If you do decide that you want to wait for divine masculine, that's fine. Just put your energy to good, please put your energy to good use. Do service for mankind. Do light work. Don't waste your energy sitting by the phone. Don't waste your energy, sitting on the couch, eating cupcakes and I just want you to use this time, okay? If you are waiting, use this time to be very productive with yourself and other people, okay? And you can even reach out to community to help others who are in your situation and get guidance from others, right? So we have this card. It says, why? I accept that everything happens for a reason, even if I do not like or understand the outcome. So if we're sitting there asking ourselves, why did he do this? Why did he say that? Why did he say we were gonna get married? Or, why? It's basically telling us that everything happens for a reason, okay? This didn't come together before for a reason, okay? It may be that you needed to progress and divine masculine needed to progress because he may not have been in a place to where he could offer that stable commitment that you're looking for, okay? Then we have heart opening, I forgive you. So we need to, again, agape love, be in that unconditional space of love, okay? Because when we're in the space of unconditional love, we're saying, you know what? I love you no matter what, okay? No matter where you're at, what you're doing. If it's with me, beautiful. If not, beautiful. That's where we want to be, okay? So I'm going to leave this card in the upright. And then we got Unwavering Faith. This says the universe is taking care of all the details. This is reminding us that the universe is doing things behind the scenes that we're not aware of, okay? So if there's some kind of karma that needs to be balanced out with divine masculine, the universe is the universe is handling him or her, okay? So you don't need to worry about that, all right? But it is reminding us that the universe has not forgotten about us, okay? So let's move on here. We have child, and I was getting a very interesting energy from this card. I was getting self-validation. Okay, so we may need to venture back into childhood. Isn't this girl beautiful? If I have a little baby girl, I hope she looks like that with her little button nose. She's so cute. But basically, venture back into childhood and maybe take a look at where we had this, we got this behavior where we're trying to find validation for ourselves and in others, and especially with divine masculine, okay? Because the only person that you need validation from is you, All right, and then we got sudden wealth. So I don't know if the Divine Masculine was waiting on some kind of sudden wealth. This is going to be very specific for someone. So if you know this is you, then that's you. uh, I mean, I don't know if that's like a big promotion. That could be like an estate. That could be heirloom, you know, something. What do you call it when you get like a inheritance? I mean, I don't know how else you would get other sources of you know, random money coming in. But you know, could even be gambling, okay? And I was getting that the situation was a gamble coming from Divine Masculine, because this is Divine Masculine energy that I'm getting from this card, not so much you, Feminine. So anyway, let's move on. We got the Lover's card here. And this, sorry, you can hear my dog eating. She always associates me with sitting at the table with dinner time. So we have the Lovers here. This is immovable. Okay, so if you were worried about, oh, this person it can't be stable for me, they can't be a rock for me, guess what? They are your rock. They're not going anywhere. Okay, and look, he's even got her hand like right on her booty, all digging in her booty. In any case, yeah, this is a very, you know, solid connection. Okay, and it's kind of hard to get these apart. Okay, so let's move on and get some advice for you. We got keep going. This is from the Wisdom of Tao. It showed up on my doorstep. And I think I meant to add it to my shopping list, like my donation list, so people could donate to me cards through Amazon. But I think I hit buy now. In any case, it says keep going. Perplexing conditions can't stop you from learning and growing. The reality that you feared may not exist. You are moving in the right direction, even if it seems to be taking longer than anticipated. You've got the power. So that brings me back to this, you know, love here, unconditional love. This conditioned love comes from a place of fear. Okay, it comes from a place of abandonment, of fear of losing this person, but you're not going to do it. This person is always with you, okay? Energetically, you guys share the same energy, okay? So this person is always with you no matter what. We have embrace partnership. A harmonious relationship creates joy. It is a bond free from attachments to power, money, or status. Accept your friends and partners as they are. Release all judgments. So we have to release judgment of Divine Masculine. We have to release judgment of self. Okay, that's very important here. And judgment of other people too. You can practice it with other people. Okay, like the lady that cut me off the other day. I practiced that with her. I smiled and laughed, and I was like, you know what? She knew that spot more than I did. So we have control your emotions. No matter what greatness you have achieved, and no matter how much you are loved, rage can reverse all this in a blink of an eye. Take a deep breath and remain calm. The real strategy will reveal itself. So I think this is maybe a message coming from your Divine Masculine's higher self, because I did kind of get that little Spitfire energy here. In any case, let's move on to this graveyard card. This says unnecessary fear. Okay, and I did say this comes from a place of fear. Rip. We're saying rip to the fear. Okay, no more fear. So I'm reading this from the book. It says, pull this card and know that you fear unnecessarily. Things are not as they seem, and you can overcome your obstacles. The anxieties you have, although real, should be put aside before they haunt you long term. Instead, trust that you know the correct next steps and that you will act upon them. And that's from the Halloween Oracle. In any case, I hope you liked it, guys. Love you. Bye.